Have you ever tried using U substitution on a function being multiplied together and it just doesn't work?
What?
How does this work?
Do you ever forget your basic integration functions?
I don't get it.
Have you ever wanted to use violence against your calculus homework?
You're tearing me apart, calculus.
You need integration by parts for dummies. Calculus has never been easy.
Hey, what are you doing here? I'm trying to teach.
And it's only $19.95. Chef Dancer, I do have a product for you. What I have in my hands is the answer to all your problems. It's integration by parts for dummies. Published by Team Incorporated. This book can answer all the problems that stupid Q substitution can. For example, integration by parts for dummies will help you solve this problem of the integral of x e to the x. First, you need the formula. The formula is the integral of u dv equals uv minus the integral of v du. Now, you'll have to find your different parts. First, let's find u. U is usually the simplest part of your equation. So in this equation, the simplest part is x. dv is the more complicated part of the equation. And so, e to the x will be your dv. Now you have to derive your x in order to get your du. But how do you find your v from dv? You may ask, you'll have to integrate. And the integral of e to the x will always be e to the x. And the derivative of x will always be d to the x. Now let's get back to the problem. So first we have to figure out this first section, the integral of u dv. We already know what u and we already know what dv equals, so let's plug it into the equation of the integral of x e to the x. Now that's going to equal uv minus the integral of v du. So you plug in your v and you plug in your u, equal x e to the x, and then you subtract, and then you plug in your v du after the integral sign. So your v is e to the x, your du is d to the dx. So you'll have minus the integral of e to the x dx. Your answer will be, after you plug all this in and take the integral of e to the x, which would, again, like I said, will always be e to the x, you'll get x e to the x minus e to the x plus c. The c is because it is an indefinite integral.
Amazing, it really works.
But wait, there's more.
There is?
You call 1-800-BUY-PARTS within the next 2.718 minutes. We'll throw in the tablet method absolutely free with your purchase of integration by parts for dummies. Oh, using the last problem of the integral of x e to the x, we're going to use a tablet method on it. First, we're going to start with the signs column. You start with positive, then you go negative, negative, so on and so forth. Then you go to your u and derivative of u. So your u was x. The derivative of x is 1. The derivative of any constant is 0. Then your last column is v prime, or derivative of v, and its integral. So your dv was e to the x, and its integral and derivative is always e to the x. And after you've done that, you first go across from your first column to your second column, and then you go diagonal down 1. And then again, you go across 1, and then diagonal down 1. So your answer will come out to be x e to the x minus e to the x plus c, because again, it is an indefinite integral. 1-800-BUY-PARTS. The number is 1-800-297-2787.